finish alert. So I bought this from Nordstrom. I was so excited because I thought it was this big, not big, but like big enough vessel to be like a, okay, so this is the front of it. So like on the side, it looked big, like in the decor shot, like next to like the kitchen stuff. I did not read the measurements. I did not, but as you can see, it is tiny. So I cannot use this for what I like planned on using it for. And here's the thing, I think it's a gorgeous like piece of decor, but it was $140. Like it was $140. Like I'm about to take this right back to Nordstrom. Like, girl, don't play with me. I thought it was like a big, vessel that I could still probably put garlic in here, but I thought it was a big vessel that I'd be able to put cutesy garlic and onion in, or not cutesy, or it was a cutesy vegetable that I'd be able to put garlic and onion in. And it's, shit, I'm not gonna be able to take it back. It is small. It's small. I can't do nothing with that. I'm about to take this right on back to Nordstrom, get my $140 back. I actually need to look for a top or a dress, something floral, because I'm going to a baby shower Sunday and the theme is like spring floral. And of course I don't got nothing floral in my wardrobe, but I think it would be a nice addition. Spring, summer is coming up. I want to do some more color and stuff in my wardrobe, so let's go. Okay, purr. Just like that, I'm back home. I returned that little thing from Nordstrom, and I actually paid for that with a gift card. I paid like $100 gift card that my girl got me for my birthday, and then I paid like $40 in cash. When I did the return, they returned it all back to my debit card through I paid the rest through Apple Pay. So they sent it all back to my debit card. So when they returned it, I was confused because I was like, I don't have a card that ends with that. Apparently when you pay with Apple Pay and they do a return, they return it back like via Apple Pay, but they scramble the numbers, right, to like try to, I guess, prevent fraud. So anyway, the entire money went back on my checking account instead of like a Nordstrom gift card. She said she was like, the system just automatically chooses a checking account. If you like pay half with the check account, half with a gift card, it just automatically chooses to send it to the, which I'm not mad at because I was able to grab one of those tops I tried on. I was supposed to get something floral for this baby shower. I don't like floral. Baby, I was in, everything that was floral was so ugly to me. I said, oh baby, I can't buy that. But I saw this. It was on sale. It's supposed to be a dress, but it don't fit me like a dress because I'm thicker than a snicker, baby. I'm not thicker than a snicker, but you know, it catches on that booty. But it's basically supposed to be a dress. But I'm gonna wear it as a shirt. And that's gonna have to be it. But I also thought it was like super cute for springtime. Yes, even though it's long sleeve, because in Chicago at night in the summer even, you could get away with a long sleeve. I spent the rest of the money at Sephora. Yes, I did. I'm trying to figure out why the batteries on this camera die so quick now. Like, I don't be doing that much fucking recording. Anyway, let me show y'all really quick what I got from Sephora. I picked up this City Set setting spray. I saw somebody use this on TikTok, and I wanted something that was, you know, like a light mist setting spray. I don't want anything too heavy, like the one size. That's too much. That's a little too heavy for me. I'm not into that. I also picked up a Rode Pocket Blush. I got the Toasted Teddy. I love the way it looks on everybody. I feel like it would look cute on me. I have a Merit Beauty blush that's close to that color, and I love it. Finally picked up an Edam. I actually opened this and put some on to see how I like it feel. I finally picked up a lip balm from Edam. I got it in the Boba Bounce. I love the way that it feels. So far, so good. And then I just had to re-up on my Radiant Cream Concealer because I'm running low. And y'all know that's my try and true. Anyway, I'm about to get out of these clothes. I know I was supposed to be drinking, but y'all, I'm so like, this whole thing with my dad, and I feel bad for my sisters because it's all of us. We are just the roller coaster, the up and down, the one minute it's like, okay, that's cool. The next minute it's like, okay, all of that was wrong. We back at square one. It's really bad. Like, it's just emotionally taxing and it's physically taxing. Like, I was on the phone with my 2 sisters today and we all were like, we about to go to bed. Like, I literally was nodding all day trying to work today just because I'm exhausted. I'm tired, emotionally drained. It's just a lot. So I said, let's say I'm about to open me a bottle of wine. I'm about to make some dinner. I had restraint. I did not buy dinner when I was out. I was like, I have some salmon at home. I need to cook. I'm gonna cook that salmon. So girl, that's what we about to do as soon as I get out these clothes. Oh God, I'm tired. I am exhausted. Hey Alexa, can you play Beyond Me, the album, on Apple Music?
Playing Beyond Me EP by Madison Ryan Ward from Apple Music.
We had it all, let it fall, the favor and the fortune. It's only been a dream, it's taking away all of my energy. These empty arms, dead inside, dead inside. Only hope keeps us alive. Now it's things to do, now it's cleaning up after you. Missed all this in, you're holding in, they said to leave it at the door. They said pay no more.
Yes. They need to do that test and rush them things back so they can figure out what they need to do. So a blood truck, where they getting the blood from? It's like now, because all this back and forth is
Another crash for the stars. I can't take the shame of mercy. But the soul is gold, the heart is healthy. If I claim what we had for the past, do you promise to keep all the past I can write it? Oh, if I love you through it, it's beyond me. How strong it is when love is blind.
it's beyond me. Oh my God.
It's beyond me.
Hold on. Why does it hurt? These tears, they keep coming, but at least you love me, left me broken.
Make sure you can stay.
Face to face, I can be so outspoken.
I wanna be in the sky. Send me out, send me It's Saturday morning. I slept pretty good last night. I did wake up a couple times in the middle of the night, but I slept pretty good. And I went to sleep like super early. Like, I went to sleep as soon as I got done eating dinner. I was in the bed free, especially because I had a couple glasses of wine. And the older I get, ooh, I love that like fresh pop, seal pop sound. The older I get, oh, Jesus. Two glasses of wine at once is my max before it gets silly, you know. So I had a couple glasses of wine with dinner, well, before dinner, honestly, and then I went to bed. Now I'm getting ready for my bar class. same old, same old. I'm gonna get groceries. I need to stop and get a book. It's a couple bookstores on my route because instead of like cards and stuff, they ask for children's books for the baby shower. So I'm gonna stop and get a book. I think I mentioned I already bought gifts. I actually had them delivered. I bought gifts off of their Amazon wish list, and then you could just deliver it to their house. So I already got notifications that they've received their gift. I got two things. I wanted to get things that like match each other. So my original order was like this baby carrier, one of those things you carry on your chest. And then it was a matching like portable like changing pad. I just thought those went together. Well, apparently, apparently they didn't actually have the thing in stock, the carrying thing, so they ended up like canceling that order. So I had to reorder something else. When I went back on there, I know they didn't have it on stock because when I went back on Amazon, they had removed it off of their list. So I ended up getting a changing pad for at home. So now it's a portable changing pad and then a changing pad, like a bed, like one of those little beds you lay the kid on when you like changing them and get them dressed, like one of those little flat things. I bought that. So I mean, I feel like that matched even more than the carrier thing. So it worked out. Anyway, it was sent to, it was what am I trying to say? It got to their house on yesterday. So I just need to go pick up my book and I will be done. And then I've been practicing. If you don't know, if you're under a rock because you don't follow me anywhere but on here, I wrote a short story. It's an attempt to get back into writing because honestly I haven't touched my book in like 2 months, and it's because I am intimidated by writing, right? Having ideas and being a great storyteller. I have a degree in speech, right? And so it's really easy for me to like say the things, right? It's really easy for me to like vocal. So people are like, you're a great storyteller. Well, yeah, I have a little extra education in opening my mouth and putting words together, right? I originally started off as a journalism major. I wanted to do creative writing, and so the ideas have always been there. I wanted to be like formally educated in like how to put those ideas together in a complete story on paper, but that didn't end up working out. I transferred schools, I'm saying all that to say it's easier to tell a story for me than it is to write a story. And so because it got a little bit hard, and one thing about me, I'll quit. Like if things are like unnecessarily hard, I'm like, why am I doing things? I don't have to do this. Like what, right? Sometimes I can be a quitter, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't want to quit on my book because I think that it's a really good idea. I just need to take the time to really sit down and flesh out the stories, and then like continue to write the book. But as an exercise to keep myself creative and keep myself writing, I'm going to start writing these short stories on and then posting them on Substack at least once a month, maybe sometimes more depending on if the stories come to me, but definitely once a month. I'm not going to like over promise something that I can't do. But I released the first one this week and it's doing really good on Substack. I'm really excited. I'm getting really good feedback by it. Something that I want to try to do is record an audio version for it, because some people are just not visual people. Some people like audiobooks. So I've been practicing reading the story, and then I'm going to create an audio version of it and put it on YouTube. So if it goes well, it will be posted on Sunday, so you would have already saw it. If it does not go well, then it'll get posted when it goes well. Anyway, let me stop talking. My coffee is brewing and I gotta get ready.
Reflection while you're looking at the nails. That is an intentional part of the experience. Here's 2 examples. First, the Yosemite Falls corridor.
Thank you. That's strong.
Level your hips off, keeping them stacked on top of each other. And I know there's always a dread when we come to side 2. Point your toes, draw those little circles. Remember, you can always drop your gaze if you're feeling tension in your neck. Reach overhead, you've got it. Inhale, reach a little longer, lift your leg a little higher, and then release. Take your
So is this? Just finished my first outside run of the season. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I got right at a 10-minute mile, cumulative. Only did a couple miles, so I didn't want to overdo it. But anyway, first run of the season complete.
All right, I am all dressed for the baby shower. I just put on that top I got from Topshop, carrying my little Gucci that I got from the Real Saint Laurent Sunnies. I'm wearing that new lip gloss. I mixed that Edam gloss or lip balm that I got. I mixed it with my Saint Laurent Candy Glaze in number 15 and the Chestnut Matte lip liner. It's super cute. And then I just put on this skirt. Where is this skirt from? I think it is an old skirt from COS. And then I just have on my Acne boots because I need a pedicure. I never got a pedicure when I was in New Orleans. My feet look abysmal. They look crazy. I need to fix these flyaways because they flying away. Love. Let me fix those. And then yeah. Time to go.
She said, of course she knew they was gonna be here. Because how else would they know where we was at? He said, well, I told them the time and the day. I didn't know who would be here, but yeah, I did tell them. I heard him say that. I said, girl, you finna cut us out. We're not gonna be safe.
How you gonna be mean to somebody? You need something. You need it. You gonna keep it. Ain't funny.
No, mean about it. Oh, because when he said it.
I've been like thinking about, I'm like, that's just kind of his personality. I've been like thinking about the relationship to daddy. I'm like, I always found it odd that, yeah, but no, I'm saying I found it odd that he stayed away, even though like we were always at grandma and them house, we were always with grandma. It was just so odd to me that he stayed away, and I think he was just embarrassed. I think he was embarrassed by his choices. I mean, he probably wouldn't have been who knows, but I don't think he would have stayed away as much as he did. And I don't think it was just him staying away from us. It was him staying away from grandma. It was him staying away from, because he was embarrassed about it. As y'all can see, I'm all dolled up like I'm the birthday. Why does it look like I don't have no brows? Anyway, these heatless curls is eating bad. They eating bad. Anyway, happy Wednesday. As you can see, my lights and stuff are out. We were supposed to record a podcast episode, but we decided that we were going to start doing it just like over Zoom at home because we were paying. Marcus was going to a studio. We were paying for studio time, and it's only one of us in the studio. It was kind of a waste of money. And then we also were paying an editor. And I'm just like, until we grow the podcast, like I don't see the reason why we, you know, we both were like, we shouldn't be spending this money. Right? And so anyway, we were going to do a recording from home today, but then Marcus got like the microphones. Like I already have like a Yeti mic and all that type of stuff because, you know, I use it for work or whatever. So I just have my personal one. So he got all the stuff that he needed to record from home, but he didn't have any adapters because we have Apple products. So you have to have adapters because these are like USBs and stuff like that. So basically we decided we were going to record tomorrow instead. So I'm all dressed up, but I just realized, like, I need to put on heavier makeup. It don't look like I got no makeup on. And why don't it look like I got no edges? Is this lighting? Yes, it's the lighting. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Oh fuck. I feel much better. Even though my gray, I literally just dyed that and it came back. I feel much better. I felt a little washed out. Anyway, so instead of that, I'm just going to edit this vlog because I was going to push editing the vlog off until tomorrow. So that means it wasn't going to come out until Friday. But now I can edit it today and it'll be out on schedule. I'm obsessed with my like current nude. Y'all know my normal nude is just this candy glaze from Saint Laurent. This is number 15. This is like the perfect nude for me. I don't need no lip liner. I don't need nothing. It is perfect. Damn. Perfect for me. And I would just put like some Lancome Juicy Tube on top of it, and that is my perfect nude lip. But y'all know during the Sephora sale, I bought this Edam Le Coucou lip softening balm, and I got it in like this brown color. It's called Boba Bounce. And so what I've been doing is lining my lips with good old MAC Chestnut, putting a little bit of the Saint Laurent like in the middle, and then putting this on top of it. And it's giving me like this 90s brown look lip that reminds me so much of my auntie. So much of my auntie. She was like either wearing this brown lip. She wore 3 lips. A super brown glossy lip like this, or she wore a black lined lip with gold lipstick in the inside, which I used to love that lip. And she would put a little bit of lip gloss on it so it would be like sparkly. I mean, not sparkly, but like shiny. And she would wear a red lip. That's where I got my signature red lip from, because mostly she wore red lip. But if she wasn't wearing a red lip, she was wearing like a brown glossy lip, or she was wearing that black lip liner with gold in the middle, and then she would gloss it up and it would be so tea. Anyway, I'm gonna leave my lights. I have my lights. I have 2 of these. I have one that I sit right in front of me, and then this one sits sort of off on the side. I'm gonna leave my lights, my microphone. I also have this little camera that I attach to my computer, because even though I feel like I can't figure out, I don't know if it's the lighting or the camera, but I never quite like the quality of me in the vlogs. Maybe it'll be different because we're recording and editing. Well, he's editing. That is his job. I'm like, if we gonna be recording, you gotta do the editing, because I'm editing TikTok videos, I'm editing YouTube videos. You gotta do the editing of the blog. Now podcast, I don't have the capacity. Anyway, that's it for today's vlog. I am going to eat something really quick and sit down and get to editing. I have some clips on my phone that I need to edit first, and I will talk to y'all in next week's vlog. Thank y'all so much for the outpouring of support as it relates to my father. You know, things are the things. I'll just put it like that. I don't have any, unfortunately I don't have anything good to report, but you know, right now he's here and we're just trying to deal. But I thank you very much for all of your kind words and, you know, all of that. What else was I about to say? What else was I? Well, that's it. That's it. That's really it. That's really it. I look cute. I hope I can recreate this tomorrow. I'm definitely putting this shirt back on tomorrow. But I hope my heatless curls feel like working tomorrow the way that they working today. Cause this is tea. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of tea. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. What's the girl on TikTok? She was like, y'all see that something? I'm finna go to one sun. I'm going to sun. I'm going to sun. Bonjour. Bonjour. That's how I feel right now. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I will talk to y'all in the next video. Oh, I got a task for y'all. If you're watching this, as soon as you're done, go to the video before this. It is my short story that I wrote for Substack. I recorded a audio version of it, and I will be posting those on YouTube. Please just go, you even gotta listen to it. It's only 7 minutes. Let it play in the background, whatever, so that TikTok can see the, I mean not TikTok, YouTube can see the engagement on it and push those videos, because those eventually are like, that's my long-term goal, is to be a writer. And so I am writing, and I need y'all help to help me help the algorithm to push my writing. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye. Bonjour. Even though that's hello. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir.